Pieces of Advice, the place which changes people's lives.
Karla McLaren. She's an award-winning author, social science researcher, and pioneering educator whose empathic approach to emotions revalues even the most negative emotions and open new pathways into the depths of the soul. She is the founder and CEO of Emotions Dynamics LLC. Karla has developed a unified 6 essential aspects of empathy model that highlights all the processes in empathy and makes them accessible and easily understandable. Karla is an author of The Art of Empathy, a complete guide to life's the most essential skill, the language of emotions, what your feelings are trying to tell you, and multimedia online course, Emotional Flow, becoming fluent in the language of emotions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Karla McLaren.
There's an idea out there that this person is empathic and this person isn't. And I found that that's not true. I found that if you look for where that person's engagement is, you can find out where their empathy is. So let's say there's somebody who just doesn't like people.
Okay.
But you put them with music and all of a sudden their heart comes alive. Or you put them with horses. Or you put them with mathematics and all of a sudden the numbers come alive for them and they see colors in the numbers, and that's where their love is. But we call those people unempathic because they're not focused on other people.
Okay.
A lot of people who are called unempathic are just turning their love to something besides people. There are a lot of people who are naturally intensely hyper empathic. They feel everything. Everything comes into them. They feel every emotion in the room. They notice when people's face goes like this, and they, like everything in the emotional world and the social world is very obvious to them. This can be really exhausting.
It is.
It is exhausting.
It is.
It can burn you out.
Yeah.
So what I teach people is to express. So hyperempathic people, lots of stuff is coming in. Emotions, colors, ideas, thoughts, all that kind of stuff. If you just isolate and leave, you don't teach yourself any skills for how to deal with what's actually going on.
Okay.
So it's to create a balance between how receptive you are and how expressive you are.
What people could do when they feel down in their life, when they feel, there's this cloudy day and they feel low emotions, and what could you recommend them?
Cry. All human emotions are valuable and they're necessary. They evolved over millions of years.
Even a shame and guilt?
Yeah, shame and guilt are delightful. They're
really?
some of the best emotions ever.
Why? Why is that?
Why? Because they tell you when your behavior is not acceptable. And so then the real trick is making sure that you agree to everything that's sitting inside you.
All right.
Right? But shame and guilt have very, very important purpose. One of the things about empathy is if a person doesn't develop shame, they will not develop empathy.
I don't want to put everything in your mouth.
We'll see how it goes.
If we want to experience a meaningful, fulfilled, and happy life,
Yeah.
how are we supposed to deal with our emotions to achieve or to experience this life like that?
Learn the skills of all 17 emotions. For me, that is the life-changing thing, is learn the language of your emotions. Work with them. A lot of people work against them. Emotions. Or they work for them, so anger comes, and they never ask the questions for anger or deal with it. They just go, screw you! I think understanding emotions is probably the most important thing that anyone could ever do.
Do you like what you've seen here? Watch the full interview on 5piecesofadvice.com. Subscribe and sign up for our email updates for other exclusive content.